sister, he needs this help, you can just give him another. That is better than telling a person, why don't you go to another Muslim and he will help you? Why don't you go to Checkers? Why don't you go to all those things? And all of us, we claim that we love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yet unfortunately our actions betray this. We hope and make dua to Allah Ta'ala that He forgives us for our weaknesses and allows us to treat the part of the Sunnah. May Allah Ta'ala subhanahu wa ta'ala help us accept this little effort and make it a means of attaining His everlasting pleasure.
And Alhamdulillah, one of our bright students in the comparative class. So Sarah, you'll be doing the honors for the class of 2009. You've been given the privilege of giving the vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I would like to thank Allah for giving me this opportunity and the strength to speak before you brothers and sisters. Because today is a fantastic day. I'm so very glad about this day today. Because I didn't know if I'm going to reach this day because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because He's the most merciful, I reached this day and make shukr about this. I am grateful to all IPCI members, students, teachers, and visitors, etc. I am extremely grateful to my comparative teachers for the beautiful gift that they gave to me for these 2 months. Especially, I am really extremely grateful to Mr. Areeb Islam and AK and Mr. Shafan Khan and Shabir and other lecturers that have been given us what lecture. I learned a lot of things here from IPCI. I didn't know that I'm gonna learn all these things, but because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I learned a lot of things. When I'm gonna go back, I know how I'm gonna talk. Right now, I know how I'm gonna stand. I can stand in front of people and try to talk about Islam, the difference between Islam and Christianity. Because they gave me a gift, a memorable gift that I will never forget in my life. A gift memorable in my life. Wherever we'll be, we'll try to talk about these things. Jazakallah so much for that. And I am particularly grateful to my brothers, comparative brothers, Imad, Kushi, Bilal, Ismail, and Brother Swalid, for the kindness and the respectful that they showed to me. I was the only female in this class, but the respect that they showed to me, we both coming from different backgrounds, but we live here as one family. We work together as a team and have a great respect to each other. There was no superiority or inferiority between us, and I really learned from them and really appreciated about them. Jazakallah so much. And just to finish, I am, as always, grateful to my sisters and brothers, Revert class, just to be kind to me. And I am, as ever, grateful to my sisters and brothers from upstairs for the knowledge and the kindness that they showed us. Jazakallah so much.
Shukran Jazilan for that, Sister Sarah. Yes, she says she takes away a memorable gift from IPCI. And remember that IPCI's doors are open to everyone and anyone who want to, learn about comparative religion, want to get into our Revert classes. You are most welcome. The Revert student will be rendering a NAZM for us. So we're looking forward to a NAZM.
Subhanallah, walhamdulillah,
Wa la ilaha
ilaha illallah. Wallahu akbar.
ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم.
Subhanallah.
Walhamdulillah. ولا إله إلا الله. والله أكبر. ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. Glory be to Allah. All praise to Allah. There is no God but Allah. Allah is great. All power and might belongs to Allah. The Most High, the Great. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Walhamdulillah. Wala ilaha illallah. Wallahu akbar. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim. Glory to Allah. All praise to Allah. There is no God but Allah. Allah is great. All power and might belongs to Allah. Most High, the great. Glory be to Allah. All praise to Allah. There is no God but Allah. Allah is great. All power and might belongs to Allah. The Most High, the Great. Subhanallah. Alhamdulillah.
Wala ilaha illallah. Wallahu akbar.
ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم.
Yes, sisters, Saint Peter will be getting a copy of his latest rendition here, and I'm sure he will give you a good out of 10. Well done, mashallah. Yes, you better. Well, it's time to give out the most important thing. It is a testimony that you have been at the IPCI, and this will be for the rest of your life. You can even show this to your grandchildren, that you were at one of the best institutes in the world when it comes to comparative religion, and its founder being Sheikh Ahmad Didat, and a bishop that has accepted Islam, and he lectures in the comparative religion field. And that is one of the testimonies. You also have award-winning presenters that were giving you lectures at IPCI. You had Shahid Basha, who grew up at the IPCI, who was not here. And you had Advocate Yusuf Ismail. And a big thank you to Iqbal Yusuf, the silent assassin at this organization. He works very quietly, but he gets everything done. Well done, Iqbal. I'm really proud of you. And also Muhammad Khan, who's the talker. He loves to talk, but he should be walking the talk. And I told Muhammad Khan, why don't you go on the stage and do debates? And that's the time Muhammad Khan will keep his mouth quiet. He wouldn't talk. But Muhammad Khan, Jazakallah, for also doing sterling work with our students. Well, the comparative class, you'll be getting your certificates. And who better than AK says it's unanimous, he wants Areeb Islam to give it.
The first student in a comparative religion class is Imam Jafar. The second student in a comparative religion class is Bilal Atta. Sheikh Nasbarodo. Ismail Beliza. He's a student that did the course twice and he enjoyed it so much, he came again to do it. His sister that was with us from the beginning, Mobile Sara. Student that was with us, her name is Zurida Kasem, but she was here probably 3 weeks and then she found work. But she was really interested in SIA. And the last student that was with us was Farooq Motana. I don't know where he is, but he was here. I think he also found employment. So these 2 certificates will be given to them. Whoever knows them can inshallah give them. Thank you very much.
Yes, very important classes held at the IPCI is the Revert classes. And to give out the certificate to the Revert classes, we have Sister Fatima Bibi Sheikh, and also we have Ibrahim Tembu. Bismillah.
Sabira Daoud. Excellency Farida Khan. Sister Amina Seme. Aisha Lamula. Kakiram Velase. Fatima Dogo. Shazia Ahmad. Alima Bingo. Ahmad Bogaze. Amtaz Bese. Fatima Kumalo. Sahida Kumalo. Shahida Daoud. Fatima Hussein.
Congratulations to you, but Professor Sulaiman Dangor is with us, and Alhamdulillah, I told you had 2 sessions with the students, and perhaps it will be befitting. But before I think we cross over to Professor Sulaiman Dangor, Areeb wants to talk to you for 2 minutes.
We have a very important task ahead of us, all of us, because when we leave here, we have to take the knowledge that we've learned. As reverts or as people who have studied CR, those who have lectured and those who have taught, we have a responsibility to continue with what we have learned. We as lecturers are not the only one imparting knowledge to you, you imparting knowledge to us. We learn from you, we learn things that some of the problems or the issues that you bring up, we learn from, and we take those issues and we apply them to our own lives. So we are learning from you as we're teaching you at the same time. So there's no hierarchy here in IPCR, it's a two-way stream. We're learning from you just as much as you learn from us. And so it's our responsibility when we leave here today, whether we come back again to IPCR or we go and do other courses. I encourage everybody to not stop here. You've only done 2 months. You need to continue studying. Whether you want to do another 2-month course somewhere else, another 2 months there, that's fine. We want to go study for the next 7 years. What is important is that you continue your studies and that you implement everything that you learn. It's no use just having it in your head and keeping it to yourself. You need to take what you've learned and impart it to other people. That's when you'll see the rewards, and that's when you'll start harvesting. So it's very, very important for you to take what you've learned and implement it. And I know that most of you have met individually. The Revert class has spoken there a few times, and obviously my guys are seeing them every day. We're going to miss you. We look forward to seeing the class, what we're going to have next term, because every term when we have new people, we miss them. We get new personalities in, and they add to this whole CR course. And every time we have a CR course, obviously, the whole package changes because we add new things onto it every time. So we look forward to next term, and if you have friends or family that you want to recommend this course to, please do that so that they attend and we can help them along the way. Shukran.
Professor Sulaiman Dangor, as I said, will give you a short talk, he told me. Inshallah, he'll give us challenges in the, what's field? You know, it's more like a doctor's writing here, Professor. Challenge in the? Intellectual. It sounds like a medical field. So, alhamdulillah, Professor Saab, it's up to you, and shukran for being with us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want to say jazakumullah to IPC for having invited me to do 2 presentations with you. I didn't see all of you, I saw some of you. But alhamdulillah, today all of us meeting. I just popped in to say hello to Dawood and then I was just roped in by Shafat, so I haven't prepared anything. But maybe one or 2 points. Listen to the Qadr speaking here about the two-way. It means knowledge is a two-way process.
Yes.
It's a two-way process. Now, this reminds me of an instance where the second Khalifa of Islam, Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala, was trying to find the meaning of a certain word in the Quran. Of a certain word in the Quran, and he was asking people around, and it was a little child who said, yes, Sayyidina Umar, I know the meaning of that word. I think the word was referring to a certain type of plant that you found in the desert. So in other words, you can get knowledge from children. You can get knowledge from anyone. So for any teacher to assume that he or she knows everything, it's not only arrogant, it is foolish, and it is unwise. As a teacher, you teach what you know, but you also know that there are lots of things that you don't know, and that even your students know things that you don't know, and that you can learn from them. I think that's very important. The second point I want to make here is the importance of combining knowledge with action. Remember, in Islam, there are certain principles when it comes to knowledge. One is that the knowledge that you learn must be beneficial. It makes the distinction between ilm and nafi', and that's what we make in a dua. Okay? When we make dua, we also ask Allah for beneficial knowledge, ilm and nafi'. So you only pursue knowledge which is beneficial. You do not pursue any knowledge which is harmful. It is haram to pursue knowledge which is harmful. So you pursue knowledge which is beneficial. But what's also important is that the knowledge must be translated into action. Otherwise, what's the point of learning? So if you know everything about salah and you don't perform salah, what's the benefit of that? So it's very important that the knowledge must be translated into action. Another important principle, Rasulullah ﷺ said that "Balighu anni walau ayah." He says, transmit from me even if you know just a word. In other words, the importance of transmitting what you know to other people, very, very important. So don't hold on to what you know. Pass on the knowledge. This is how you transmit knowledge. And then, of course, if you look at the, the first surah that was revealed in Surah Alaq, the first ayah was, the first word, in fact, was Iqra, read, recite. Just to show you the importance of knowledge. Because without the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that was revealed to the prophets, to all the prophets, we would not know anything about the nature of Allah. The only way we know about Allah is through the revelation. There is no other way of knowing. And even then we know that there are people today in the world who have very strange concepts of Allah because they don't